you go out to eat, ever worry about the sanitary conditions? Well, a lot of us have. But the Dallas Health Department makes it its business to check food establishments in Dallas on a regular basis. Every day, a Dallas health inspector makes an unannounced visit on several of Dallas's restaurants. The health department says all 2,200 restaurants in Dallas are checked at least 6 times a year. Checked and rated for more than 100 items. Items ranging from building structure to spots on the floor. But the health department no longer checks personnel for syphilis and tuberculosis. The health certificates that required these tests were discontinued, and the health department admits that most restaurants do not check for these diseases in employees either. The department in Dallas contends that the health certificates were ineffective. Only 4 cases of TB were found in 1973, and only 5% of the syphilis tests proved positive.
We discontinued health cards because it was no longer an efficient method of finding the diseases we were checking for syphilis and tuberculosis. Neither of these diseases is foodborne, and therefore it was no longer feasible to tie it in with food handlers.
On the other hand, health officials in Fort Worth believe the health cards are effective. Phil Reynolds reports from Fort Worth.
In Fort Worth, health cards for food handlers appear to be one of those permanent facts of life. The Public Health Department sends its inspectors around to food establishments an average of once every 2 months and is shooting for an inspection every month. Inspectors say it takes only 5 minutes longer to check the health cards of each employee, and that way they're sure each food handler has been seen by a health doctor. It's not the health card itself, it's the matter of having some kind of medical control over people who handle food.
I think if we did away with health cards as we know them now, that we would, as a health department, prefer to have some type of other program where we could screen the people through the health department.
Fort Worth public health doctors say that in the average year they might intercept 12 to 15 cases of tuberculosis alone. They say that in itself makes the health cards worthwhile, and they have no plans to do away with them. Phil Reynolds, Channel 8 News in Fort Worth.